Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's down to business here. Romero. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Montiel. And it's Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Palacios. Vitinha. Now it's Messi. And that's an errant pass. Nuno Mendes. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. All the way back. Acuna to Martinez. Montiel. Martinez. Messi. Vitinha did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Gonzalo Inacio.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Fernandes. De Paul. Plays a sharp little ball here. Inacio gets good distance on it. Martinez. And he's being shifted off it. And Fernandez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Pass somewhat off target. Vitinha. Palacios. Out towards the flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Very nicely done. Elects to cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Big chance! Goal! Argentina! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Portugal finding their passes. Oh, he's burst through! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Spread it left. Thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lobbed in behind. There's the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking to play him in.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious. And
Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Searching pass he's played there. Ruben Dias. Rafael Leao. And here's Alvarez. He's tried one! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That looks a cracking ball. And he cuts out the supply. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nuno Mendes. Here's Rafael Leao. Ruben Dias. And it's half-time here. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Out for a throw. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Montiel gets over and intercepts. And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And now the breakaway. De Paul gets into a good position.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rafael Leao is flagged offside.
Argentina have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 61.052.
That's been cut out, well played. Vitinha, and he stands tall, impenetrable. Diogo Dalot.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Diogo Dalot proves just a little bit too strong. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. He rises! just off target. Rafael Leao does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rafael Leao takes a look up. Bernardo Silva. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's put paid to a promising move. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Acuna. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. McAllister. He's found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. To Paul! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Pedro Neto.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got full. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Cambio.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's a pretty loose pass. That has been slung wide. Neatly clipped into space. Joao Felix. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's a mighty effort! Heads it again, but still no joy.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 8. Entran número 16. Número 5.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Un cambio.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Francisco Conceição.
Agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
Now, can they get him all?
reglamentario.
Alvarez! Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes, and the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now it's Messi. Molina gets into some space. And this is Messi. Bernardo Silva. Francisco Conceição. And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Argentina certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So just time for me to say thank you.